Nothing beats the long-lasting freshness and quality taste of Clover Fresh milk. Made with love by Clover.
Welcome back, South Africa, and happy Monday, Kerry.
Thank you. It's lovely to be back.
Thank you. I'm glad to have you in this kitchen, finally.
It's gorgeous. Last time I was here, it was a temp kitchen, so it's beautiful.
And today we are making a Hertzoggie Tart using our Clover Fresh milk. Now, one of the most loved treats that South Africans enjoy over and over again has got to be the Hertzoggie. It's a delicious jam-filled tart with a pastry base, and it's got a coconut topping, best enjoyed with a cup of afternoon tea. Well, thanks to Clover Fresh milk, today we show you this legendary dessert in a tart form.
Fantastic.
And you're going to show us exactly how to get the pastry ready, because I know you can have it with different types of pastry bases, but we're using puff pastry today.
So today we've just used some puff pastry, which we've chilled in the fridge and then lined a tartan and then lightly pricked the base and par-cooked it. Because it's puff pastry, we need to cook it a little bit beforehand. When you're making the little individual ones, you can use raw pastry because it cooks so quickly. But a big one, we need to par-bake it first. So we've done that and pricked it nicely so it doesn't shrink.
All right, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Can I ask you then to pass that to me, because what's going to happen now is we're going to make the filling. So you're going to start whisking. You've started actually with the eggs, and you're going to mix in the sugar and the coconut into that mixture. And I'm going to do the other part, which is the jam part, which is normally apricot jam, but we've decided to do it a bit differently today. So how we're going to do it is I'm going to heat up some milk in the pot here, and then what we're going to do is, because normally it's done with jam, we're making our own like makeshift jam today. And what I'm doing is using just normal Clover Fresh milk that we love so much, that stays fresh for up to 18 days. And in there, I'm pouring in my dried apricots, which I just rehydrated with a bit of water. And then all of that is basically just going to absorb the flavor of the milk, but also rehydrate it again as well. And then this allows us to blitz it and put it into the tart and make that deliciousness at the bottom.
Great.
But do you have any tips specifically when it comes to such a tart, if there's any...
You know what? It's so nice. It's such a simple thing. You can change the flavor, do what you like, use what's seasonal. So stone fruit we don't have at the moment, but we've got some other great things that we can use. So you could make a citrus one.
Oh, okay.
Maybe do a little bit of a nachi vibe going. You could do something fun in it.
That actually sounds great.
Or change, you know, do a fig when figs are in season, or a strawberry, so it's quite nice. You can really play with the flavors because it's such a simple thing.
It is, and I think the one thing I love about South African cuisine that we're slowly starting to embrace is that our food is actually really good. I feel like so many people don't embrace this as much.
It's delicious.
Our food is amazing, but most times when you go out to places, it's mostly other cooking, other cuisines that people tend to enjoy. But I'm starting to see a lot of restaurants right now embracing a lot of flavors. I mean, I went to an ice cream place yesterday and they served the most delicious flavors. Actually, I'm not even going to tell you guys about it. I'm going to try and steal some of those ideas and make them here in the show.
We'll have to do a milk tart ice cream. There we go. You can put some clover and some traditional South African flavors in there.
Okay, South Africa, you heard it first. I'm guessing you're going to come and show us exactly how to. You're going to make it and then come here to Afternoon Express to show us how to make it. And another thing I love about this Clover Fresh milk, I don't know if you know this, besides the amazing blue bottle, is that it takes 55 quality tests before it gets to us. So by the time we get this milk, I promise you, is probably the best milk on the market.
I'm sure.
So I'm just going to go in then with my apricots that have been sitting in that liquid in the milk for some time now. In most cases, in the culinary world, we call it macerating, right? When we put... It's basically what we're doing now. And I'm just going to blend this up together, and then that becomes the base of our Hertzoggie Tart. And then once I've done doing that, you're gonna...
Yeah, just whipping up here. I'm trying to get a bit of a meringue going.
Okay.
I'm just slowly adding the sugar. We've got it to soft peaks. We don't want to get it too stiff because we're going to pour all that coconut in.
Okay. So let me just quickly blend this together. So all we want is, we don't want it to be too runny. We want it to be nice and thick. So this is why we've left it nice and chunky here. And this is now the jam that we're going to use for our tart. And then after this, you're going to give me that deliciousness that you have over there. And then we're going to go into the oven and bake this delicious, amazing dessert.
I'll I'll just pour all of this in, whip it in while you busy.
Have you ever tried any other flavors of this tart before? Have you ever made one?
No, to be quite honest, no, but I've eaten lots.
Really?
Yeah.
You know, before today, I'd actually never, ever made, tasted, or even enjoyed a
I've definitely eaten quite a few of them. They're delicious.
All right, so this is basically where we are now. This is the first part of our dish. I don't know if you'd like me to give you some milk for that, just to...
Yeah, maybe just a little bit, just to loosen it. It's a bit dry. And
a little bit goes a long way, and there we go.
You could make it a little bit decadent. You could add some cream.
Oh, okay.
You'd have
that sounds like an idea.
A naughty Hertzoggie Tart. Oh, is that cream? Oh, that's enough.
That's enough, yeah. And that's basically it, South Africa. You've just added that amazing flavor on top. We're going to put it on top of our tart. Would you like me to pass you a spoon? And the one thing I love about this as well, we're talking about enjoying it in different ways. It's delicious just as a tart as it is right now, and you can enjoy it with any toppings. I love the fact that we've gone and made it even bigger. So yes, you normally get it in small individual Hertzoggies, but now we've made a huge tart, which you can keep for later. So you have one slice now, have another slice later, enjoy it by yourself. I would probably eat this whole tart because I've got a sweet tooth, Kerry. I'm just putting that out there. I would probably make this and enjoy it by myself for an entire week because I don't ever get tired of sweet things.
Oh no, I'm with you on that one. Have you got some delicious toasted coconut there?
I do, actually. Let's actually hand it over to you.
Top before you bake it. Yeah,
there we go.
Just some nice flaked coconut.
And then we go and bake it in the oven.
Yeah.
And South Africa, that's basically it. That is our Hertzoggie Tart that goes into the oven to bake. It's going to come out nice and delicious and tasty. And that's one definitely refreshing way to end a long day. And to get your hands on this recipe and many more, go to afternoonexpress.co.za. But in case you missed it, here's a quick recap.
Made with love by Clover.